I mean, after big game, the emotions of the evening. I mean, how do you feel 24 hours later?
I'm feeling more great about it. It was a big win, went into a big atmosphere, and then we had to do and take care of business, able to come out with the win. But that was last week. Now we're focusing on Florida Atlanta.
Physically, are you feeling fine? Feeling 100%?
Yes, I'm feeling 100% better. I went in last hour. We got treatment with Drew. He took good care of me, and then the coaches they took good care of me during practice, and I was able to keep running how I used to run.
What have these 2 weeks been for you, just in helping out with the zone read? You seem to have really kind of gotten that down.
It's just something we work on, like our base stuff, and then coaches like they drilling out here every day, like carrying out face, and then like what face do to a defense, and we just able to execute at our best.
What's the key to a fake?
It's just like when you carry out your face like that, the little tenths of a second there to hold that back, and you're just able to gas them like that.
Nick, what has this win done for you, the confidence of the offense in general to perform this well?
It built us up a lot of confidence going into the next week game because just like I said, we have a lot of offensive players on the offensive side of the ball that can make plays, and then our line they block their tails off us, so we just able to execute at a high risk.
Nick, you've heard Coach Malzahn and Coach Lansing talk about the pace of this offense and what it can do to defense. You got to taste that for the first time really yesterday. What was that like, seeing that defense and knowing that you're able to run the ball all the time?
It was great because I knew we were gonna be just like the coach said, I knew we were gonna be the best conditioning team in the second half, and like it showed on that last drive. We were pacing that defense like they couldn't get lined up, and like I could see some of them in their eyes they were really tired, so we just kept running at that.
As a quarterback, you're working in practice with receivers. I'm sure there's not a lot of drops. Then when it happens in a game, what's that like as a quarterback trying to get those guys to kind of hang in there?
They just come back to practice, just like staying at the practice, like getting extra time and like on the timing throws, and then it just tell them just don't worry about it, just worry about the next play.
Is that something that you've kind of taken on yourself? We heard early in the year that you and CJ, prior to the Mississippi State, win, y'all practiced that play specifically after practice. Is that something that you've done where you pulled receivers aside? Hey, let's work on this play right here.
Yes, sir. That's something I do, but I couldn't do it like last week because of my knee injury. But Jeremy Johnson, he did some of that also. Him and Jonathan like stayed at the practice with some of those guys to get the timing throws down right.
Nick, did you watch the video of Marcus's catch?
Oh yes, I watched it. I watched today with I just made a correct read. I could have hit the bang end, but I just trusted Marcus because he had like a linebacker on him, and then he was able to make that throw. He made an awesome catch for him.
How much confidence do you have in those guys coming in those specific roles? Because obviously Marcus has played a 2-minute drill a lot for y'all. Because he hadn't really gotten a whole lot of playing time in that game prior to that last drive.
Yes, sir. I trust him because he came in, he had fresh legs, and then obviously the linebackers that was in the game, they always been playing, and we were pacing him, and he was just able to get a couple steps on, and then I made a correct read, and he made a great catch.
How excited was Jay after his long catch?
Oh, he was excited. I think that was his his longest catch in his college career, so I congratulate him on that too, and I know that he can remember that also.
What were you thinking on the throw to Marcus? Did you think about where you wanted to put that ball and how hard you wanted to throw it?
No, it just like the defense with the linebacker, he had his back turned toward him, so I was just able to just like place it like right there by his helmet for Marcus be able to catch it, and then he was able to come out with that catch.
Nick, the players who were here last year talked about handling adversity and growing from that experience. Now there's tremendous success, and you guys have gotten off to a great start, and you're in the top 15 in various different polls. What do you think is the challenges now to handle success and now having a target on your backs and being a team whose teams are going to be trying to knock you guys off each week?
The challenge is just we just gonna get better every day and just continue to get better every game, and then just not focus on that. We just focus on our base things and then just go from there.
How do you feel about as a player to see yourself rise 13 spots in the AP poll and the BCS standing? Do y'all kind of pay attention to that as players? Do you want to see yourself get as high as possible?
So we really don't pay attention to that. We just keep getting better every week, and then just see what the outcome is at the end of the season.
What do you think is the number one thing you've got to work on here yourself?
Really my timing throws, and then the throws that I have to make in the game clutch situations, like the plays that we need. I'm gonna focus on that more.
What do you need to improve on with those timing throws? Is it the steps, or kind of where you need to improve specifically on those routes?
It's not really. I got the timing now. It's just like my foot still like step toward more of my target. Like I'm really throwing with all arm, but that's just something to work on this week.
Take one more. Is anybody?
Real quick, we're midpoint of the season, or just past it, I guess. Give yourself a grade on how you feel you progress this season.
I'm progressing every game, and then I'm just gonna keep getting better at practice and just let it carry on to the game.